Hey, Gemini. How are you? Let's do your weekly reflection. I was totally in the zone. I know I pressed play, but was I ready? Didn't seem like it, right? Okay, let's see. Let's do your weekly reflection. I am Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing. We're going to use the Chakra Oracle cards and the Tarot of Enchanted Dreams this week, okay? I hope everyone's well. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. All right. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away 10 free readings. So ensure that you are subscribed so that you can perhaps receive one. We have wisdom coming out, the heart chakra. I'm hearing, and it all falls down when it all... Isolation at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so heart chakra, throat chakra. I feel like somebody had a lot to express here, but they didn't. It's like only a little bit. What does that say? Invitation. Yeah, somebody's like hiding how they feel. Okay, but you have wisdom coming out. Did I show you this card? I don't think so. Yeah, see, and recovery is underneath of that. Okay. But your main energy for this past week was wisdom, so you learned something new. Okay, I feel like somebody learned something that's gonna help them to forgive and heal and move forward. Okay. Well, there's definitely some sense of isolation, and I feel like it has to do with like not saying everything. Somebody didn't say everything. I don't know. In a certain situation. Let's see what we're talking about here. All right, you start out with the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands is passion, it's action, it's somebody who's really drawn to a person, place, or a thing, right? The Knight of Wands is somebody who is ready to take action. It's like, I know what I want, I'm gonna go after it. This really excites me, all right? With the Guide, the Hierophant, yeah, definitely. Wisdom here. Learned something. Now, this could be a spiritual awakening for a lot of you. Okay, the Hierophant is an energy of learning, though. And it makes us to act differently. It makes us to see the world differently, this Hierophant energy. Okay, this is spiritual guidance. It's the closest connection to spirit, to God, to source. It's somebody who's wise. It also is an energy of commitment. Interesting, right next to that Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is not anybody who wants to be tied down. They don't like restrictions. All right, Sagittarius energy. It's like, I'd rather play, I'd rather have fun, I'd rather just do what I want, I'd rather just be spontaneous. That's freedom and that's commitment. Okay, interesting dynamic here. What else is going on? The Empress reverse. So the Empress is in the reversal, someone who does not take care of themselves. Okay, someone who doesn't take care of themselves, someone who doesn't know their worth, who doesn't know their value. I mean, there could definitely be sex without love here with the Empress clarifying the Knight of Wands and the Empress just generally speaking, right? This is somebody who definitely doesn't want restrictions. You know, the Empress reversed is nobody's wife. She's not. It's a feminine energy, but it's a general reading. It could be a male But it's a feminine energy. In the reversal, it's like something's not being nurtured appropriately, or something was not being nurtured appropriately. That could be oneself, that could be children, that could be a significant other, it could be a project, whatever the case may be. The Empress births new life, but in the reversal, it's like, I don't care about that new life, or I don't care about that thing, or something's just not being nurtured appropriately. This is also a termination, the Empress in the reverse. I mean, there could have definitely been a separation here, okay? Someone could have left or separated from a commitment, if you will. You have Taurus and Libra energy showing up here. Heavy on the Taurus. What else? One more. Three of Cups. Interesting. So the Three of Cups is a card of commitment. It's clarifying the guide, which is commitment, okay? This is celebrating with friends, family, siblings, coming together, kindred spirits, right? The Three of Cups is expansion, growth within a relationship. It could be a reunion of some sort that you experienced this past week. What's at the bottom of everything? The King of Pentacles, another card of commitment. A lot of Taurian energy here. Okay, Taurus people are very devoted. Okay, that's why they represent this Hierophant. Very devoted, very loyal. All right, it's like, if you are my family, if you're my friend, if you're my significant other, like, if I love you, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. And if anyone attempts on the outside of that to do something about it, then you're going to be in trouble with said Taurian, right? Just earth energy, generally speaking. Okay, the King of Pentacles is somebody who is successful, someone who's grounded, who's stable, who makes practical decisions. Queen of Cups, Six of Cups. There's a lot of love here. I feel like there's a happy, healthy relationship, right? There's a soulmate energy, kindred spirits, as I said, but it troubles me to see the Empress sitting here in the reversal. Okay, and especially clarifying that Knight of Wands, because there's a problem here. Maybe someone learned that somebody didn't want to be committed, or what someone was doing outside of a commitment. The Three of Cups can also be three's a crowd. Let's see what your lesson was. You have this Mercury. Okay, what was their lesson? There's no love here. I don't, it's hard to say that there is. I know the Three of Cups is sitting here, right? But it's right next to the Empress in the reversal. That's not love. It may be a good time, but that's about it. Their lesson, please. Perspective. You had a big lesson. Major arcana here. This is the Hangman Pisces energy, okay? The Hangman calls for us to take a pause, take a time out, take a step back, and look at something from all sides. Look at something from every angle. Inspect it, okay? Look at something from a different perspective. Gain some kind of enlightenment. There is enlightenment here. There's wisdom here. Okay, there is some kind of enlightenment. It's spiritual guidance. I feel like somebody did receive spiritual guidance, and it caused them to take some kind of action, either into or away from a situation, hopefully away from this Empress, because, that's not somebody who's ready to be committed, or someone who needs to be in a commitment in the reversal. It's not. The Empress reversed is somebody who doesn't respect herself. But anyway, your lesson was the Hangman, okay? Looking at things from all angles to gain clarity and move forward with that. Following the Hangman is death. There was a need to gain clarity so that a major change could happen within this situation here. I feel like you did gain that clarity with the Wisdom card, but with this isolation card, like I was getting from the beginning of this message, I feel like somebody didn't fully express themselves here, or they're still sitting in Hangman energy, which does bring about consequences if you sit there too long. Okay? It's sitting in the upright position, but delays bring about consequences. I feel the need to say that. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.